Good morning, friends, and happy Saturday. Today I'm going to take you through my weekend morning routine. Kayla is at work. She left for work at 6 a.m. so it's just me today, but as you can tell by the title, I have a lot of things to share with you. So usually on the weekends, at least one of the days, I let myself sleep in because I want my body to get all the rest that it needs. My goal later in life is to be able to just let my body wake up when it's supposed to every single day. And normally, like today, it is 8 o'clock. So one of the first things that I do when I get up in the morning is put on comfy clothes. It is so cold in our room these days because we have an air purifier blowing into the air as well as a fan, and sometimes we even crack the window open because it's like in between winter outside and spring. Obviously it's supposed to be spring right now, but it's still chilly here in Wisconsin. After I get comfy, coffee is next. So those of you who follow me on Instagram know that I am obsessed with my coffee. I do a coffee Instagram story almost every single morning, so I will show you guys what I do with my coffee. So we have a cold brew maker, but prior to quarantine, we would go out and get our coffee, and we would get a brew that was specifically meant for cold brew from the place that we go to. And they just started coming out with packages that you can order and get shipped to your house. So we started doing that, and we just put it in this jug and put some plastic wrap over the top. I'm not happy about the plastic wrap, but that's all that we have right now, so we're working with what we've got. While I'm in the kitchen, I usually grab my vitamins for the day. These are the Garden of Life My Kind Organic Women's Multivitamins, and I take 2. These have B12, B6, B1, B2, vitamin K, E, D, C, A, folate, biotin, zinc, selenium, magnesium, chromium. They're amazing. We love them. I'll also grab my water from the bedroom from the night before if I have one. If I don't, I'll just make myself a big glass of water to sip on with my coffee. For those of you who watched one of my recent working from home videos, I made a morning routine for myself. And on it, I put everything that I love to do in the morning and the things that just calm my mind and my body, and I put it on the fridge so that I can look at it in the morning and reflect on what's going to be best for me and the mindset that I'm in that day. Sometimes I'll do a combination of these things, and other times I'll just do one of them. So today it was writing in my journal, and this one is from Amazon. It has 3 separate sections. There is a blank section, a lined section, and a bullet section. And I have sectioned it off to what best suits me. But I love this journal because of how big it is and how I can use it for different things in my life. So I'll usually write whatever I'm feeling, but most days when I'm at a loss for words, when I've just woken up and I literally have no idea what to write, I'll just write what I'm grateful for. Or if I can't even do that, I'll write all of the sounds that I'm hearing. The rain on the pavement, air moving from the purifier, my heart beating, cars driving by, and a car honking. And that allowed me to just continue writing. I mean, I ended up writing 2 other full pages after that. So I wasn't at a loss for words after I just listened to the sounds and allowed my mind to go elsewhere and away from whatever I couldn't think in the moment or what I was focusing on the night before. This morning I'm feeling really charged in my mind. I feel like I don't even need coffee. The coffee is just something that I enjoy doing in the mornings. But when my mind feels really good and my body feels really good, I'll usually meditate, and I meditate on the couch. We wanted to make our sunroom a place for meditation, but it's finding that it's becoming a workspace more now than ever with quarantine, so we don't want to combine the two, and we're gonna be a lot of things are changing here really soon. We don't want to make any super drastic changes to our home, if you know what I mean. So once I've done everything that I feel like I need to do for myself, on the weekends in the mornings, that's when I start to get ready. So at this time, I will most likely go into the bathroom and just make myself feel like a human for the day. Probably stay in the comfy clothes that I put on to keep myself warm in the morning, but hey, that's quarantine, right? I spend the time in the mornings, especially on the weekends, to recharge myself and really take care of myself. I think it's important now than ever for us to take care of ourselves. Obviously, I'll talk more about this later, but a lot of us are going through some really tough times right now. So even if that means like doing your makeup here and there or brushing your teeth, I think that the more we take care of ourselves, the more human we can feel in all of this. So that's why I've partnered with Vanity Planet during their new campaign that focuses on self-care at home. They have just launched the Elements Sonic toothbrush, and I believe it comes in 3 different colors. I got it in the gold. It has 4 different settings: clean, soft, massage, and whiten, and it's just beautiful. Like, look at this thing. I posted it on my Instagram story and it's just so glamorous and chic. It makes my routine in the morning feel a little bit more glamorous than it actually is. Sometimes I don't do my makeup and I just wash my face and brush my teeth. And it comes with a UV charging stand, so it charges here and you put your toothbrush head in the top and it sanitizes that with UV lighting. I will leave a link and a coupon code in the description box below for anybody else who wants to glamorize their morning routine. Some days I'll do my entire face, and then others, like today, I'll literally just do mascara and a little bit of blush, which these are the Vanity Planet brushes from a partnership I did with them a long time ago. I still use them today. They're so cute with their little wood handles. I'm obsessed with them. I put them in this little jar. It's honestly just like an old glass that Kayla and I never use because it's so heavy, and they live in my little closet where all my makeup is. So I will do a little bit of blush today and a little bit of mascara. As far as hair, I usually leave it in a bun these days or put a hat on, and today I'm not minding the reconfiguration of this bun that I had this morning when I woke up, so we're just gonna leave it. So this is about the time where I start doing my cleaning. I will make the bed, I will put dishes away from the night before or do dishes from the night before, just tidy up the space if it wasn't already done last night. And today it really looks like I'm just doing the bed and the dishes, but after that I'll really just have the day to myself. And most days I'm either editing a YouTube video or going for a really long walk, which I'm probably going to do today because it is supposed to be almost 60 degrees outside and it looks really sunny, which I'm really excited about. It stinks because every time this has happened, this will be the 3rd time, Kayla ends up working. So I've gone on the walks alone, which is really therapeutic, and I think it's really good to spend time alone during this time. So it's been awesome, but it just stinks that Kayla can't enjoy the nice weather as well. So I will do these activities and then I'm gonna sit down and chat with you guys about some pretty hard things. So I lost my job yesterday, and for the longest time, and I don't regret this, I had been sharing how lucky I was to still have a job, because at the time I was sharing that, I was really lucky. I didn't know what it felt like to not have the security that I had. It was a nice little blanket to hide under when times were tough. Like, at least I still have money coming in. At least I still have the security and the funds to get groceries and pay my bills and buy things that I just need. And I'm not saying that like I won't be able to have that, but now not having that little security blanket, it's really scary. It's really scary to not know what's next. And what? Come here. It's scary to not know what's next, but like what's keeping me okay in all of this when honestly, like, I had my breakdown yesterday. If you follow me on Instagram, I shared as much as I could at the time. I honestly think that everything happens for a reason, and I don't know, like, you guys knew how happy I was getting that job. It feels like I'm going through a breakup, kind of. We were like a little family. We were figuring it out together. We were doing it all together as a little family, and we were making something bigger than ourselves, and like, it felt so good for so long to be a part of something so amazing, and it's sad to have to let that go. Yes, I'm looking for jobs. Yes, I'm fixing up my resume. Yes, I have to file for unemployment. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to share this and be honest with all of you, because I know that some of you might be going through similar things. Like, I don't want to act like everything's okay, because it's not. Like, there's a lot that sucks, and I'm trying to be the best that I can and the happiest that I can, and feel all of the negative shit when I need to feel it. But the reality is it's a tough time, and there's no guarantee in all of this. Like, I don't really know. I don't know what's next. We just don't know what's gonna come of all of this. We don't know how long it's gonna be as I move forward, and I have to be quarantined and I have to work from home. Like, this is not only my hobby and something that I do creatively on the side, it is also a full-time job. So I'm looking at this in a positive light, that I can go full force into YouTube. Yes, it's not gonna bring in the amount of income that I was making with Misfits, frankly, because a lot of brands aren't doing sponsored stuff right now. But if I ever wanted to take on doing online content creation as a full-time thing, like, now is the time. So here I am. I'm all yours. What do you guys want to see? Whoop, I kicked the tripod. I want to end this on a positive note. So what do you guys want to see? What do you want me to share with you here in quarantine? I've really thought about doing an apartment tour before we leave this beautiful apartment. That part is kind of up in the air right now, if you understood what I was hinting at earlier. But within the next 42 days to 3 months, we will be talking about moving. My radiator just went on. We most likely have a plan, so that is more content coming your way soon. Let me know what you guys want to see. Totally down to share it. As you can tell, my mind and my like body language just like lightened up, because I'm just like thinking of all the possibilities and like recognizing and treating this like it is my full-time gig. So that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching my morning routine and being here to listen to me. I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next video.